Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video. I get asked a lot about repairing rust and a lot of things, and this is another example. This is a piece of window trim from the interior of a 1950 Chevrolet truck that I'm working on. That's the hole that I want to say I burned through it, but you know, it was pretty much, I could see it bubbling up from under the paint, so I went to strip all the paint off, and so that's what happened. On the back side, it looks like that, and that's what it'll look like. You know, I can run my screwdriver past that hole and you can see through the hole. So the hole is right here, and that's what it looks like on the back side. It's still solid on the back side, so even though there's surface rust, it's still solid. There are no holes besides those holes. So those will be the holes that we'll work on today. If you haven't seen my other video about how to repair rust holes in 15 minutes, you might want to watch that and then come back and watch this video, because I get asked a lot of questions about, you know, how does it look from the back side? Okay, so on the back side of this, we can see it. So we'll be able to see how it looks on the back side once we, you know, put our body solder in. So we're going to use body solder to do that. I'm not going to go through every step. Like I say, if you want to see every step from start to finish, I have a 15-minute video. It's about a little bit over 15 minutes, I believe. And you can check that video out. So as I said before, I'm not going to get real in-depth in this video. I'm just going to show you pretty much how it looks from the back side after I do it. So this is what I used. Pretty much a wire wheel on a grinder, and even though I was doing it not so hard, it'll burn through. And if you're gonna repair it anyway, just go ahead and you know burn it. Don't put a whole lot of pressure on it, but go ahead and try to get it concave in these areas, so you won't have to make a crevice for the body solder to fit in. So I might have to do a little bit right here to make it a little bit more concave, so to hold the body solder a little bit better. But pretty much it's ready to go ahead and begin the process. Make sure you get it bright. You can see it's kind of dull around on both sides of it, but this area I hit it pretty good to get it bright. So it has to be bright all down inside of the crevices in order to get tin. Once it gets tin, then you can go back and put your body solder on it. But so I'm using tinning butter to tin it. So that's all I tin. I've applied the tinning butter. Just use an applicator brush, something like that. You can see mine is all crusty and crudded up, but it still works. Go ahead and tin it up. On the back side, you'll see a little bit come through. I didn't really knock off any of the, well, I knocked off the loose stuff, but I didn't really take a grinder to the back side because I'm going to use paint over rust and encapsulate that rust on the back side of it, once I get it done. And go ahead and tell you this. This is metal. Using the lead instead of a body filler or like a fiberglass, you can go ahead and you can chrome this after you use this the lead on it. You can go ahead and have it chrome. Take it to a chrome shop and they'll chrome it. But this has to be as smooth as you want it to be, or as smooth as the surface around it, because of course chrome is not going to cover things up. It's just it's going to make them chrome. So this is it after the first application of the tinning. I'm gonna do another application because I can see a little black spot right there that I don't like. Everything needs to be bright and it needs to be tinned. The lead will not stick to the bare metal. I took a slower drill. It's running at a slower RPM, and just with a brush on it, and ran it across there, and it brightened that up down in the little dark spot that I was showing you. So everything's bright now. So I'm gonna do another tinning application just to be sure. you know, it's tinned up real good. And then I'll apply the body solder. This is the second application. So I'm ready to apply the body solder using this with this. That's the body solder stick. If you want to see it in detail, like I said earlier in this video, go look at my other video and this in more detail. It's unedited, and my phone even rings, you know, or buzzes. It was on vibrate while I was doing it. So yeah, that proves that it was unedited, and I did it in like just over 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that got it, but I'll take a file, I'll file it down, and then you can see a lot of it like dropped on the floor and splattered on the floor. So it's kind of hard to work around this camera and everything, and try to heat it and it not be in a vise or anything. But that's how it looks from the back side. You'll have a little bit come through, but I mean that's solid, you know. So all I'll do is I'll take a wire brush, clean this up real good. Not gonna worry about this area because it's up against the glass. You won't see it. So I'll just take a wire brush, clean it up, and just take some rust encapsulator or the POR and just get down in there really good and seal it all off and encapsulate it, and it'll be good to go. So that's the basic repair, and it's ready to chrome or paint or do whatever you want to do. You probably wouldn't want to chrome it with that rough of a, you know, finish on it, that coarse of a foul, but you could let the people at the chrome shop, you know, finish it up. But you want to get it very close where it's smooth. You know, you run the hand across and it's smooth. You don't feel any descending grit or descending abrasions in it from when you filed it. You could also use a, you know, as you saw earlier, the grinder with a sanding disc on it, and I'll show you. It's just a flat disc, something like that, or you can just use a flat disc on a little hand grinder, like a right angle grinder or something like that. But anyway, thanks again for watching this video, and see if you can catch the other video that I show the full process on, if you really want to know how to do it from start to finish. This is how it looks from the back side as of now, and the only difference it'll be is I'll just have this to be black with the paint over rust, the POR 15, but that's actually the body solder coming through there. So that's a pretty decent you know, repair without throwing away your part or trying to weld it. I guarantee if you tried to weld that, it would blow it out. It would just blow it out all out to here, and you have so much heat it'll distort. you don't put a lot of heat on here to do the body sorter, so you're not really worried about distortion. Plus the contour of this metal is not going to let it distort as easily, and this is the part you don't want to get distorted. So I hope you like this video, and give it a thumbs up if you do, and share it with anyone you think it might benefit. Thanks for watching.